everyone. Today we're making our rib trifecta. Smoked ribs 3 different ways, something for everybody, so tag along. So to get our ribs going, first thing you're going to want to do is start with a nice rack of ribs from your local butcher. We got these from Daniel's Meats in town here. Give them a quick pat dry because we're going to be adding our own flavors here shortly. And then you're going to want to remove the silver skin, this membrane along the back here. Just take a butter knife, get it underneath there, and then grab a piece of paper towel and just kind of work that off. Just give it a tug. And it's not going to always cooperate. Alright, membrane's off. Now for the important part of this. Get this rib turned over. We're going to let it marinate for a little while. And to make all this happen, you're going to use 2 ingredients. You're going to want to have the Ghost Town Gold Sauce and the Ringing Rock Rib. Alright, so now there are these 3 beautiful racks of ribs ready to go. We're ready to season them up. First thing you're going to want to grab is some of this Ghost Town Gold Sauce. This is going to be great. And use plenty of sauce for this. Don't skimp on the sauce. Likewise, use plenty of rub. Give yourself plenty of rub. And you're going to want to put the sauce and spice rub on the bone side as well. I suggest moving the ribs to a sheet pan. They just sit in the refrigerator better. That way there's no runoff. Cover them with some plastic wrap. Then you're going to want to move them to the fridge for at least an hour. Alright, well, these have been marinating for about an hour. So let's take a look at what we got. Oh, yeah. I then transfer the ribs onto the rack that will go directly into the smoker. And that's all she wrote. Alright guys, ribs have been smoking for about 4 hours, so let's pop it open and take a look at what we got. Alright guys, we've had these ribs on the smoker for about 3-4 hours, and they're getting nice and colorful, and so now we're ready to move on to the trifecta part of this, where we're putting the glaze on the ribs. We're going to be using the 3 different sauces, so we get 3 different flavors on each one of them. Alright, so the first one we're going to do is the Ghost Town Gold Sauce on the first set of ribs. And the next set is going to get the Stillwater Sweet Sauce. And then the last set of ribs is going to get the Boiling River. Alright, and now that we've got those ribs glazed up, we're going to be moving them back onto the smoker for about another hour, just until they're nice and tender and all those sauces have caramelized really nicely onto the ribs. Alright, and here they are fresh off the smoker. We're going to let these cool down and then we'll give them a taste. All right, something else you can do just to make sure you've got them done. You can see we got some nice pullback off of the bone there, but just to give it a little push and see if you get any resistance, or if that toothpick or anything like that just goes right through the meat. Really soft. These are super tender. They're gonna be awesome. Here we go. Let's take a look and see how the Ghost Town ribs turned out. Just carefully turn the ribs over so you can see the bones clearly and get some nice clean cuts. Nice color on it, all the way cooked there. Look at that bite. These are awesome. That mustard sauce on the pork, just fantastic. Comes right off the bone. It doesn't fall off, it's just a perfectly cooked rib. These are delicious. Now to the Stillwater sweet rib. Oh yeah, wonderful color in there. Let's give those a taste. This turned out really good, that glaze on it. It's got a little bit more molasses, brown sugar in it. Fantastic. Nice clean bites. These are Ashton's favorite. And now it's time for the spicy ones, the Boiling River ribs. These are promising to be a little bit hotter. Just waiting for that heat to kick in because I know it's coming in behind it. But that was a great bite. It's not too hot, it's not going to melt your face off. It's just really warm and a nice kick on the heat. It's still coming on. Oh, that's a good rib. The heat on that is pretty good. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Smoked Rib Trifecta. Give this a shot for yourself. Share it with your family, friends. Have a great time. We'll see you next time.